go by in the arms of a girl with the indigo eyes. You'll find she'll make you lose your mind in the arms of the girl with the indigo eyes. I dream of a dream on the tip of my tongue, of spokes and the wheels and the web she spun. Looking too close, she turned me to stone. So neither one said what the other one wrote. Wind was sweet, her kiss so dry, but the wine was bad by the time we tried. The reds were drawn, the whites did fly, but the wine filled up in her indigo eyes. On the tip of my tongue, of spokes and the wheels and the web she spun. Turning her eyes, she looked pretty stoned. So neither one said what the other one wrote. There's flies in the kitchen. They came in through the window from the hole in the screen. No grass on the lawn. And the rain keeps pouring, and the steam keeps rising, and it's hotter than pavement on the 4th of July. So tell me, the skies all around us, and there's wood on the fire. The music is playing, and we're getting high. Well, the mountains are peaking. A look in the window, the ocean is waving, waving goodbye. Tell me, I'm the one that'll bring you down. Don't call me baby. Don't call me baby.
All right. Woo. Mama got a voice like sugar, it's so sweet and fine. Sister singing Amazing Grace, you know she right in time. Well, they're laying poor Papa low in the ground that he worked and sowed. Now they're waiting at the Jackson station for the train to roll. Well, she been up all night, she got them crows walking round her eyes. And she can still raise a cup and a toast to a well-run drive. Well, he left her on a Tuesday still, gin, whiskey, and a bottle of pills, waiting at the Jackson station looking over the hill.
Take me away, hear the whistle play a sad, sad song. Lay me down where the river runs wild and strong. Sometimes she write the ticket home, other times she'll leave you all alone. Yeah, just waiting at the Jackson station for the train to go. The 419 roll on the red bar line. The backwater shacks working on the 419. She got smoke coming out the stair. They're running on a 10-mile track, waiting at the Jackson station, never coming back. Waiting at the Jackson station, never coming back. Waiting at the Jackson station, never coming back. Yeah, no, no. Welcome to the Good Time Supper Club, episode 30. Woo! Man. We'll keep rolling here with another tune. This is another one off of the new record. Actually, the first one wasn't off the new record. The first song is actually a little band of Heathens trivia. First song that we just played there tonight, Jackson Station. First song that Gordy and I ever wrote together. So we're going to go from the very old to the very new. This is our most recent single right here. This is called Dare. I dare you to tell me something good, not because it's bad or you think you should. I dare not to scare. Isolation, the bubble I'm inside. Deprivation, my senses have been tied. I cannot find an escape. I've taken all I can take. I dare you to tell me something good. Not because it's bad or you think you should. And I dare not too scared to tell me something good. Plastic portraits of places I have seen, replications of people I have been, an original impression, a midnight confession. I dare you to tell me something good. Not because it's bad or you think you should. And I dare you not too scared. Yeah, I dare you. I really, really dare to tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me something good.
Sending it back over to Austin, Texas, to Mr. Gordy Quest.
Did you ever hear the story of a stowaway child went to New York to start again? Running from a man stood 7'2" with a shadow that never ends. Always know who your people are. Don't forget where you're from. Pick you up and keep your feet on the ground. It's a fight till the death then is done. Turning to the world of the underground ring of blood, sweat, beast, and brawn. No one could take Augustinio swinging. He could fight till the break of dawn. On New Year's Eve, a man brought a black cat to the ring to steal his crown. Augustinio fought that beast all night till he finally put the panther in the ground. Always know who your people are. Don't forget where you're from. To lift you up and keep your feet on the ground. It's a fight till the death then is done. Know where you come from. 99 years till he finally called it, the legend all but told. Down in the garden there's a 7-foot statue of a black cat lined in gold. Always know who your people are. Don't forget where you're from. Lay to rest underneath that panther. It's a fight till the death then is done. Ooh.
Nice one, Gordy.
Wow. That was a
Okay.
nice ending there. It's a nice, magical, curious ending.
It's curious.
Well, welcome to another Tuesday here at the Good Time Supper Club. If I'm not mistaken, this is week 30. Can you believe that? I sure can't.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30. Truly the dirty 30. Well, welcome. I'm actually, right now, I'm sipping on an old fashioned, but that's actually not what I'm going to talk about tonight.
Side bevy.
What I'm going to talk about tonight is one of my favorite breweries, one of the best in California and in the country. Let's talk about Sierra Nevada. I have an array of Sierra Nevada beers here, but this guy right here, we all know and love the green
Classic.
can of the pale ale. Sierra Nevada is an amazing brewery in Chico, California. I do know that it's been around for a long time. I think that the pale ale they've started brewing the pale ale in like 1980 or something, but I'm pretty sure that the owner Ken has been brewing since like the 60s. If I have done my homework correctly, I believe that like 69 was the first time that he home brewed beer. But the pale ale is the first, I think, and it was one of the ones that really helped them blow up, and they have since grown into a really amazing establishment. I will recommend to anybody once this pandemic is over, if they find themselves in the Northern California areas, to definitely check out the Sierra Nevada Brewery in Chico. I believe there's a new one in Asheville, North Carolina, actually. But I will say that I actually do remember they have an amazing theater at the brewery, and I remember when I was in 6th grade, my parents' band, Teresa James and the Rhythm Tramps, were playing at the brewery, and I went with them. We did that was like our family vacations, was me hopping in the van with my parents' band and having to go with them to their gig wherever it may be. But this one was awesome because the theater's super nice, the backstage is awesome, and they treated me super nice, and they gave me a free hoodie, a Sierra Nevada hoodie, and I wore it to school the next Monday, and I got sent to the principal's office for wearing a beer sweater. Which is a bummer, especially because Sierra Nevada is just a cool company. They're super efficient. I know they grow most of their own materials that they're using. Almost all of it. I know. I mean, it's just a very cool company. I recommend everybody go and check it out and look it up and enjoy their beer. What Nikki's telling me. Yeah, they do. Well, to speak to that, and Nikki actually, yeah, she's right. They do have amazing merch in general, and they're just a cool company, family owned. It's awesome. Again, like I said, the pale ale is like the kind of the classic, but they also have really the Celebration IPA is one that's really awesome. It's really strong, but it's really good. This one here is the Wild Little Thing. It's actually like kind of a sour ale, which normally can be a little bit much, but this one's super tasty. And this is the Hazy Little Thing IPA, which is also super delicious and not over the top at all. So I will say, go check out Sierra Nevada Brewing. It's really amazing, a really cool company. And yeah, cheers, y'all. I'm going to crack open this pale ale because that's the classic. But cheers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Cheers.
So, Jesse, you are correct. There is Sierra Nevada East is located in Mills River, which is just outside of Asheville.
Okay, yeah.
About 20 minutes from my house. It's like adult alcohol Disneyland. It's just an incredible piece of property. Just like they are a really cool company. They're just like the artwork and the sculpture work, like wood sculptures and stone sculptures, kind of driving into the place. They have like an amphitheater in the back, which is amazing. When music is happening live, they're always doing cool stuff. And actually, the band of Heathens have actually played at the Chico, Sierra Nevada. And this is how cool they were. We wanted some wine, and they brought some wine in for us too. They went out and got us wine.
Can you believe we had the nerve to ask for wine?
Assholes.
Man, but the other thing is that if you're in Chico and that part of the country, it's like also the Sierra Nevada guys are probably going to be the ones to know what the best wine to get is. It's like I trust them they're awesome. They're just a cool company, and all the people are very sweet. So,
Rich, dude, you all right over there?
Whoa!
We've got a tarantula. What's going on over there?
Well, I've got a purple velvet cape on and a tarantula on my neck. But it'll all become much more clear whenever it's time for my segment.
Oh, yeah.
Far out. Man.
I love it.
The other day, we were driving home on the road, and across my headlights, a big old tarantula went across the road right by my house. And my girls, we all got real excited, and we stopped the car and kept the lights on, and it stopped right in the middle of the road. We all got out, and I swear, as I approached it with my light on my camera, it jumped at me, and it scared the living hell out of me. Then we just kind of watched it run off into the woods, but apparently they're real poisonous, but they're not aggressive unless they are jumping at you. But
unless you shine a light in their eye.
Yeah.
They jump at you.
Anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah.
your girls love seeing their dad jump.
Pull over. I want to take a picture of that thing. Come here.
Yeah. It looks all cute and fuzzy and like it's almost like a pet cute spider, but it's frightening when they jump at you.
That's not good.
We're getting some, we got a good comment here. Tarantulas are cool, but they do jump. Thank you, Mary.
Fast.
Our fans are well-versed, well-rounded,
Spiders.
intellectual people. They have answers for everything. I love it. Love it.
All right, so the question is, would you rather be trapped in a pit full of tarantulas or a pit full of snakes?
Tarantulas.
Tarantulas, hands down, dude.
Yeah. For sure. Well,
Really?
what kind of snakes?
Well, let's say
Don't care.
poisonous but not aggressive. We'll go apples to apples.
Tarantulas.
Yeah, I guess tarantulas, because at least you could, like, if you needed to get into action, like, you could step on the
Start
tarantulas.
squashing them.
Also, snake.
You're not going to squash a snake.
You'd be dead. I'm saying if the venom situation is equal, if the poisonousness level is equal, I'm going with the snake, because you got to think, like, snakes, if you're freaked out by them, they actually feel really nice. The idea of like a million spiders with the weird legs and like it crawling all over you is just so, it seems so evil to me.
Nothing feels nice when a snake is touching me except maybe the liquid running down my leg.
Yeah.
Whoa, you got to wrap your lips around that.
I am so afraid of snakes. I'm afraid of snakes. I'd be
I'm with
pissing
you.
myself.
I'm
Here's
with
the
you.
deal is that I literally would probably die. Like I would be the first person to actually die of a panic attack if I was surrounded by snakes. I can't even see them on a TV screen. If I was in a room surrounded by snakes, I honestly don't know what I would do. I would freeze up. I would just literally panic to death.
Well, happy Halloween, folks.
Yeah.
Ed, you got a guitar. You want to play a song?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a song. This one goes back a few years, but it's just kind of become a bit of a pandemic anthem. This is called "Miss My Life." So here we go. Boom, 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 boom. You see now everybody's talking about how they just can't do without. They don't know the ass from a hole in the ground. Times of people change. This old trip has got strange. Tell me how it all went wrong. Say you hear me like a misdemeanor. Call me right in between. Devil was an angel herself. Well, I could tell you the reason, but you called it treason. Never said goodbye to myself. I'll miss my life. I'll miss the way it was. I'll miss my life. I'll miss it just because. You got to work hard, play hard, or get stoned, be smarter, left, right, up, down, and where do we go? Money's gone, rent's due, life beat you black and blue. Still you ain't got nothing to show, no, 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 no. You see, I've given you the best of me, now you want the rest of me. Please just keep your hands to yourself. Go on, drive my blues in the back, COD to Alcatraz. Never said goodbye to myself. I'll miss my life. I'll miss the way it was. I'll miss my life. I'll miss it just because. Yeah, don't tell me to forget her. 'Cause man, you never met her. Yeah, I said that they don't make them no more like that. They don't make them no more like that. They don't make them no more like that. I'll miss my life. I'll miss the way it was. I'll miss my life. I'll miss it just because. I'll miss my life. I'll miss the way it was. I'll miss my life. Oh, I'll miss it just because. Richie.
All right. Here we go. Ooh. Welcome to the Halloween edition of Vinyl Richie. I do not have a record to talk about tonight. I have been moving and super focused on that, but I think this has opened up an opportunity for an even spookier Vinyl Richie segment than could be possible otherwise, because we are going to talk about Screamin' Jay Hawkins, and if you're familiar with the name, then you know I Put a Spell on You, because that is the only hit that he had. But yeah, iconic recording. I think, unfortunately, I think the first, maybe not unfortunately, but the first time I remember hearing it was Creedence Clearwater Revival's version. And then I know I heard his, but most notably in my childhood, I remember the song from the film Hocus Pocus. So yeah, it's just shrouded in Halloween spookiness, and it's the perfect song to bring you into the Halloween weekend. When is Halloween, y'all? What's today? It's Halloween this weekend?
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's a full.
Yeah, so I think we're actually going to share a video of Screamin' Jay Hawkins live doing this song, and you really don't understand him or the song until you watch him perform it live, because he's just insane. He's a wild man, and I was just reading this earlier. So on the initial recording of the song, he was apparently blackout drunk, and he didn't remember recording the song. And they actually ended up doing a second version, which is the one that came out, because the first version got banned. They were playing it on radio stations, and when I guess the radio stations got hip to what was going on, they banned the song. A lot of them across the country banned the song, and then the label made him do a second version, which is still pretty spooky, and you really get the drama of it when you watch him. So we're gonna watch Screamin' Jay Hawkins on the Merv Griffin Show in 1966, I believe. The song came out in 1956. It might be earlier than 66. We'll see. Maybe on the video it'll say the date. But yeah, Screamin' Jay Hawkins, I Put a Spell on You.
The young man I was talking about has a great blues style, plus one of the wildest singing gimmicks I've ever heard. And it may not scare you, but I guarantee you, when he's performing, you won't be going to the refrigerator. Welcome on his debut with us to sing I Put a Spell on You, Screamin' Jay Hawkins.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. What now? I ain't lying. Yeah! I can't stand. Woo! No running around. I can't stand. No putting me down. I put the spell on you. Because you're mine. Wow, yeah. Stop the things you do. I ain't lying. Oh! Oh! I love you. Because you're mine.
Ooh. Yeah, wow. He's just so fucking cool. Apparently the initial his initial vision for that song was as a ballad. Like luscious strings, very like intricate ballad, and that is obviously not what we ended up getting, but I think we're all better for it, honestly. So hope y'all enjoyed watching. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. Nice, man. Spooky. Well, thank you, Richard. Good luck with moving. Take care of that tarantula on your neck. Whoa. Let's see here. All right. Well, so we've been doing a handful of personal shows here, and I don't know if Ed mentioned that a little while ago or not, but we got November personal concerts for November, the Lifeline Tour up. They've been awesome for us connecting and staying in touch with y'all. So if that's something you're into, check it out at the website, bandofheathens.com/book. And yeah, check it out. I'm gonna do. Earlier, someone asked what some of y'all's favorite songs from the new record from Stranger are, and I'm gonna play y'all one of my favorites. And this one actually, Jesse wrote this tune, so.
Talk is cheap, words a dime a dozen. Heart still hangs on every line. The fall of man will be written in a wordless headline, streamed over cloudless sunny skies. If silence is golden, call me gilded. I am quiet in love, my heart beats what you speak of. For love I can't show, but may fail to tell you so. If love remain unheard, may it be known. I saw a man, couldn't speak, his mind had lost in starlight, kept his eyes glued to the ground. Tired and hungry, read his sign under the faded stoplight, his dog well fed and smiling proud. If silence is golden, call me gilded. 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 I am quiet in love, My heart beats what you speak of. For love I can show, but may fail to tell you so. If love remain unheard, if love remain unheard, if love remain unheard, may it be known.
Oh yeah, nice one. Beautiful.
Nice, Jesse.
Ooh. Nice, Gordy.
Good job by you.
Yeah. Well, this week, this week we lost one of the greats in Texas, one of the legends, Mr. Jerry Jeff Walker, and his music was a big influence on me personally when I was first getting into songwriting, and I even named my dog Jerry Jeff. I had a dog named Jerry Jeff for many years as a tribute, but I think, you know, Jerry Jeff and Willie and Doug Somm are kind of the reason why Austin is on the map as a music city. And anyway, for our remote transmission this week, we're going to. Am I jumping ahead of myself here?
You're right on.
Sorry, that was me.
You got something, Jesse?
No,
Nope.
you good.
I'm just excited.
No, Jerry Jeff Walker, he wrote some classics, was an amazing songwriter, but he was truly an example of someone who had a vision and had a dream from New York, and he had a vision for this character, and he recreated and reinvented himself and made his dream and his vision a reality, and came to Texas late, but kind of appreciated it and the culture of Texas probably more than someone who's from here could even do. I think as an outsider, he had a unique appreciation for the culture and just created this character, Jerry Jeff Walker, and was just a magnetic character and a creative force, a champion of other songwriters. Everyone says that he really, on top of writing his own songs, he was always covering his friends' songs, whether it's Ray Wiley Hubbard or Guy Clark. He was just a champion of songwriters. And so he's been sick for a while, or he had been sick for a while, and everyone knew this was kind of coming, but it was really quite a loss. And the other thing about Jerry Jeff Walker is he truly had a voice. Some people say, oh, he wasn't that great a singer, but he had a voice that was his, and it was unique, and as soon as you heard it, you knew it was Jerry Jeff Walker, and that's, I think, one of the hardest things to find as an artist is your unique voice. But anyway, we're gonna replay a remote transmission that we did. I don't know which episode this is from, but it's a while back. But this is a song that Guy Clark wrote and Jerry Jeff Walker made famous. So here we go.
Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me.
Throw out the old LA paper, that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Not gonna hit me some dirt road back street. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down that road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Look to you, old skinny dentist, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear your bass notes singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me just one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just keep on playing. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Baby, down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Put the pink slip in the mailbox. Leave the key in your front door lock. They'll find it likely at night with all the things that we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, baby. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. We better down that road in a cloud of smoke is a man that I ain't bought. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught.
Oh, yeah. It was a good one. Todd was great on that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Todd Snyder, for doing that one with us a few months back.
If you're so inclined to go down a little rabbit hole, Todd is an incredible storyteller and has one of the greatest Jerry Jeff Walker stories of all time. It's like a multi-part thing on YouTube, so you're going to have to I might post it in the comments if you want to check it out, but it involves Todd missing the bus after hours call, wandering around the streets of Santa Fe with Jerry Jeff, blindly drunk, and encountering a street performer, and the nexus of how all these things come. I hope it's true. I'm not sure if it is, but it's an incredible story. So,
yeah,
check it out and put it up in the comments.
Hey, how are things over there in East Nashville, Jesse?
Oh, well, man, the dog.
Nikki.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you not hear us? Oh,
yeah.
You can hear
We
us.
got you.
All right. Well, the Dodgers are down, which is, a bummer, but it's only 1-0, and we're still bottom of the third, so it's all good here. Anyways.
I never thought that I'd be rooting for the Dodgers as a Northern California native and resident my whole life, and I'm rooting for the Dodgers now.
Wow.
I know. That's what love will make you do.
True love.
It's really true.
I mean, honestly, it's like the Northern California, Southern California sports thing is the only sports conspiracy stuff that I will definitely...
I mean, if the Giants or the A's were playing, I would not be rooting for the Dodgers. No way.
That's fair. But they're not.
No.
It's Tampa. And
Birdie,
you got to get out of here.
Go lay down.
Go lay down, Birdie.
We're trying to teach her things, and she's slow to learn. But
all right,
she can.
She wants to get in the middle.
I know.
Yeah,
she's very excited that Jesse's back. He was so afraid that she was gonna forget him.
Well, no, but this time I knew. After going away for a little while, and coming back, I knew that she wouldn't forget me. This time I was actually preparing for the dog attack that I was gonna have, and now she won't leave us alone.
His face was glistening with dog saliva exiting the airport.
All right, we're gonna play a song for you guys. We're gonna play another cover. It's kind of hard to follow one of the sweetest, most beautiful songs of all time, but we're gonna do our best here. So
we're gonna do our best. And this song I just love so much. It's a Cat Stevens song, also recorded in November, which I know it's not November, but fall time approaching.
As of Sunday, it will be.
And I just love it. I love it so much. And thinking about, the things that make us human. One is nature and being outside and spending time in the outer environment, which is so important for everybody, no matter your age, especially children.
I think it's fine building jumbo planes, taking a ride on a cosmic train, switch on summer from a slot machine, get what you want if you want, 'cause you can get anything. No, we've come a long way. We're changing day to day. But tell me, where do the children play? Hey. Will you roll on the roads over fresh green grass? For your lorry loads, bumping petrol gas, and you make them long, and you make them tough, but they just go on, and you can't get off. No, we've come a long way. Oh, I'll play you back. Changing day to day. Tell me, where do the children play? crack the sky, scrapers fill the air. We could keep on building higher till there's no more room up there. Will you make us laugh? Will you make us cry? Will you tell us when to live? Will you tell us when to die? I know we've come a long way. We're changing day to day. But tell me, where do the children play? Ooh,
Oh yeah. Love that one. Nice one.
We had a food timer go off. We had a puppy try to bite off her dress, and yeah, that was like
Live
full
music.
of yeah.
We
True professionals.
Some live elements.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get everyone back in here for a second before we're gonna get the next segment we're doing is wait, what is the next segment we're doing? Hang on, I'm out of whack here, aren't I?
Hi,
I mess
Trev.
it up. Probably. Anyways, I was gonna ask. We haven't really brought this up. What's everyone dressing up for? Is Halloween? Even if you're just staying at home and you're not doing anything. I'm gonna put this question out in the comments too and see what everybody's doing. What are you guys doing?
Well, I actually don't really know yet.
I mean,
yeah, you know,
we're spending it at Alex Munoz's birthday. So a Spaniard, you know, I think he's a little bit like, I don't think that his birthday is going to be necessarily a costume party.
But we'll definitely dress up for something. It is Alex Munoz. His birthday is Halloween, and it's his golden birthday. He's turning 31 on October 31 this year.
And it's going to be a full moon.
It's a full moon and a Saturday night. So, to be clear, also Alex is our neighbor, and we have adopted him early into our little quarantine here.
Yeah.
And
like literally, I don't even I could actually throw a stone at his house probably.
I'm pretty too. At the bottom of the invitation, it said COVID test required.
COVID test required.
And didn't Alex come on the show? Was that with Margot?
Yep, exactly.
You all may remember Alex Munoz from the episode with Margot, and we're old friends with Alex from jumping on stage in Spain together and lots of good times. But that's cool. Neighborhood party birthday hang with Alex.
Well, I think it's gonna look like Margot's band and us at the party, but you know that's
in the backyard.
In the backyard,
huddled around a fire pit.
Nice. What are you guys being for Halloween? Let's hear it. Come on, guys.
Or what are the kids being?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Trev, what do you got?
Sage and Ray Ray are My Little Ponies. Sage is Rainbow Sparkle, or Rainbow Dash, sorry, and Ray Ray is Pinky. Pink? What is it? Pinky? I forget.
Nice.
Pinky, Rainbow. They're My Little Ponies. And Tara got us costumes. She's going to be Zelda Fitzgerald, and then I'm like kind of like something in that time frame.
F. Scott?
Not really F. Yeah, I guess I'm F. Scott. I got some accessories. I got a pocket watch, some suspenders, bow tie, a fancy hat.
That's
we have a little party at the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
about you, Ed?
What about me? I think my daughter and her friend are going to be dressing up as Gru and Drew from Despicable Me 3, which should be pretty funny. And I think my wife and I think we're going to be doing a little Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers Islands in the Stream era.
Whoa!
You know, the beard's at a good spot right now. Yeah, so I think that's what's happening. We're going to have a few friends over, do something outside in the backyard.
Nice.
Got a few friends in our bubble too. So, yeah, it should be fun. You know, you got to make the best of these times and find something to do. How about you, Gordon? What's going to be happening over there?
Well, we are we have a Wizard of Oz theme going on with
nice.
a couple girls on our street, and my daughter's Fiona's going to be the lion, and Nellie is the Tin Man, and Amber drew the straw for the Wicked Witch, and I had a choice of whether to be the actual Wizard of Oz or one of the flying monkeys, and I think I'm going to go with the flying monkey.
Yes.
It's way more exciting.
And Amber makes costumes, right? She does it every year. She does awesome.
She is amazing. I mean, I am amazed at how much time she's willing to put into this kind of thing, because I just think it's totally absurd. But she loves it. She's really good at it. The girls love it too. They all get their sewing machines out and they make costumes.
And it is the holiday of the absurd. So come on,
True.
If they're
embrace it.
Fun.
And it's pretty awesome. The homemade costume thing is fun and amazing. But
What do you got, Rich?
Rich.
We're kind of still in the middle of moving, so we don't have any plans, but we did just go to a friend's birthday party that was kind of dress-up theme, and we rented costumes for that. That was last weekend, so that was kind of our deal. Never rented a costume before, but I was really excited because there's an awesome vintage clothing store out here, and around Halloween time, they pull out all the stops, and their selection is so good that like movies come in and buy outfits from them when they're
Let's
doing
plug it. Let's plug the shop,
dude.
dude.
I'm about to, bro. Come on.
All right.
Now you go ahead.
Actually, I will, because I was also gonna frame it in the Good Time Supper Club world. If you have been on the Delbert McClinton Sandy Beaches cruise, the years that Richard Thompson was on, Richard Thompson's bass player Taras and his wife owned this shop called Play Clothes. It's actually Wanda, his wife's shop, but if you'd ever been on, they would during those years they're around. And Taras is an amazing bass player. He played with Merle Haggard for a long time, and he's an old friend of my family's, and he's amazing. And Wanda, his wife, owns this shop on Magnolia Avenue in Burbank, which in Burbank is kind of like the small business. It's really it's like one of the small business areas for Los Angeles in general. So it's really cool. If you're ever in LA, Play Clothes, check it out.
All right.
That's in the business. That's what we call a segue. Well done.
Segue.
Way to tie it all together.
Rich. What were you?
I was a sorcerer. The party we went to was like sorcerer fantasy themed, so I found this awesome sorcerer outfit that was like it probably weighed like 20 pounds. It was this super lengthy heavy velvet cloak with like stars and stuff all over it, and a tunic. Never worn a tunic before, but it was awesome. I've never actually like spent money like that to dress up. It was like I rented the costume. It was like $60, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I can attest to that. I actually also was at this said party, and I did also dress up, but my costume was a little bit less specific. It was more like Space Cowboy World, where I had a cowboy hat and a cowboy vest and stuff, but I also had a white cape and a gold glitter mask and a little proton blaster gun. So, you know.
Yeah, we looked good.
We look good. Needless to say.
Of course. Well, shall we dive back into some music?
Please.
Grateful Dead minute? Who's
oh,
ready?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I blew this. Actually, I blew this segue. This was supposed to be coming out of the Grateful Dead minute, but take it away because it was my bad. But this is gonna be awesome here.
Let's roll Jimmy, y'all. Get back home where you belong. Don't You Run Off No More. Yeah, what a great song. My show for this week comes to you from 1980, 40 years ago this month. The Dead celebrated their 15th anniversary with two really famous residencies, one in San Francisco at the Warfield that started in late September and was 15 nights, spilled in the first couple weeks of October. 15 nights for 15 years. And then they did 7 nights or 8 nights, Radio City Music Hall. The shows are famous because you couldn't get a ticket. How hard it was, just the demand was incredible. And then they recorded all of them and made 2 live albums out of them, Dead Set and Dead Reckoning, both which are classics, and especially Dead Reckoning. The acoustic album is just a magnificent recording. But anyways, in between the 2 runs of 15 shows and 8 shows, San Francisco, New York, they did 2 nights in New Orleans at the Sanger Theater in New Orleans, 10/18 and 10/19 of 1980. And this show I picked is from 10/19, October 19th, 1980. And it's just a beautiful recording. All these shows for this run were 3-set shows. The first set was acoustic, and they do about 7 or 8 songs acoustic, and then they just do the regular 2-set electric show. So the fans were in for a real treat. It was an incredible evening, and some of the shows, or most of them, are excellent, and some of them are just towering in their beauty and purpose. And this one is one of them. It's an audience tape from the first row of the balcony, and it's just this beautiful capture of the room. Sanger Theater is very historic. In fact, side note, my wife and I were in New Orleans in November of last year, and there was a hole in the Sanger Theater roof because the Hard Rock Hotel they were building like an addition on top of it, and it collapsed. And part of the building fell next door onto the historic Sanger. Dozens of people were injured. I think 3 people were killed, and they couldn't recover their bodies in the rubble because the whole thing was like precariously like tilted. And so when we were in New Orleans, we were like, geez, what happened there? It looked like this bomb, literally looked like a bomb went off. And I think it's still just kind of as is. Maybe they've started to figure it out. But anyways, I digress. Check out the show. It's a beautiful show. The acoustic set is fantastic. And the second part of the show, the electric sets, has just really incredible playing throughout. A great Row Jimmy. And the second set starts with Scarlet Fire, which is amazing. So check it out. 10/19/80, Sanger Theater, New Orleans. D. Oh, and thank you, Grateful Ted, for the t-shirt. Thought I'd wear it for you tonight, buddy. Grateful Dead.
Nice, man. Love it. Love those 80s shows. Well, if we're being in full disclosure here, what was supposed to happen here is, coming out of your Grateful Dead segment, I was going to be like, we're going into the Trading Places segment, which is kind of the musical costume portion of the evening. So along that, I was going to be like, hey, what's everybody dressing up for? But that was blown long ago, but I'm going to have a laugh at myself about that. Tonight's Trading Place is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a couple of Jerry Jeff Walker tunes here. I'm going to do this first one here. This is one that I actually learned from Willie Nelson record. And I love Willie's version. But this was actually written by Jerry Jeff and Jimmy Buffett, who are great amigos and major league running partners. I'm guessing getting into all kinds of shenanigans. But this is just a great sort of kind of an old timey sort of tune. This is called Railroad Lady.
She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her days on a train. She's a semi-good looker, with the fast rails they took her. Now she's trying to to get home again. South Station in Boston, the stockyards of Austin, from the Florida sunshine to the New Orleans rain. And now that the rail packs have taken the best tracks, she's trying, just trying to get home again. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her days on a train. Once a pulling car traveler, now brakeman won't have her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. Once a highballing loner, you thought he could own her, and he bought her a fur coat and a big diamond ring. He shung it for cold cash, left town on the Wabash, never thinking of home way back when. But the rails are now rusty and the dining car's dusty. The gold-plated watches have taken their gold. Well, the railroads are dying and the lady, she's crying on a bus to Kentucky, and home, that's her goal. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her days on a train. She's the semi-good-looker, but the fast rails, they took her, and she's trying, just trying to get home again. On a bus to Kentucky and home once again.
Railroad Lady.
Nice, man. Isn't I heard that Jerry Jeff Walker was the first one to bring Jimmy Buffett to Key West. Is that true?
I had read the same thing too, and I was also reading in a similar article that a good reference point for some people was that a lot of people referred to Jerry Jeff as the Jimmy Buffett of Texas in a way. And that's sort of, for anyone that has a negative connotation of Jimmy Buffett since he's become an international mogul, you know, early on he was just, these guys were just hanging out writing songs, you know, just sort of trying to make it happen. So.
Nice. All right. I'm going to do another Jerry Jeff Walker song. Y'all know this one. I knew a man Bojangles and he danced for you, and worn out shoe, silver hair, a ragged shirt and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. It jumped so high, then it lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked alive, he talked alive, then he lightly slapped his leg instead. He said the name Bojangles and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants for a better stance and jumped so high and clicked his heels. He
Let go a lamb, let go a lamb. And he shook his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. We dance for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. We spoke in tears of 15 years, his dog and him that traveled about. His dog up and died, he up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. They said I'd dance now every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips. The most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drink a bit. He shook his head, oh, as he shook his head, I heard someone ask, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn out shoes, silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. He jumped so high, oh, he jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Good one. Classic. It's got a lot of verses. I forgot. I was because I kind of that was a song we grew up just kind of singing around the living room, and you need like one or two verses, but there's just it's amazing. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. There's a really great article. I think it's in Texas Monthly. Matt sent it to me. Y'all should check it out. Actually, we should find it. I'll find it in the comments and send it out. But it's kind of a bunch of the songwriting greats from, Lyle Lovett. And I mean, it's basically a lot of people, Lucinda Williams, kind of saying a bit about Jerry Jeff Walker and what he meant. And I guess it's an article that will keep getting updated with more people's posts. But yeah, it's really good, and man, what a life, what a dreamer, what a lightning rod. So, I guess that song too, for being an independent band, I've thought a lot about it. I guess he wrote that song and made a bunch of money early on with that one, with a lot of different people covering that, from Dylan to Sammy Davis Jr. and I guess he always could give the middle finger to his label. He just didn't care. He was like, I'm going to do it my way. When they recorded Viva Trilingua, it was all against the rules of how the label thought it should all be done. And he just had the financial means and just the guts to do it his own way all the time, and truly had an independent spirit. But anyway, inspiration.
Yep.
Inspirato.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one last one here. Kind of, I'll take turns singing, and this is another example of Jerry Jeff kind of shining light on another great Texas songwriter. This is a Willis Allen Ramsey song called Northeast Texas Women, and kind of do a little hybrid version of Jerry Jeff and of Willis's version. So here we go. All right. If you're south of Oklahoma, east of New Mexico, west of Louisiana, where Papa Charles always go, we got a little place called Texas where the women grow on trees. Right there for the picking good, but it's just as easy as a man could please. Come on, run, take a hold. Gonna get young before you get old. Those Texas ladies are Texas gold. Kisses that are sweeter than cactus. It take no practice to love now. We missing someone here?
Trev, you on verse 2?
Oh, jeez.
I'll keep it
East
rolling.
of Amarillo, little south of Old Dime Box, you can find a Cinderella or a genuine Goldilocks. And if you don't love no attachments, if your taste in women gets strange, you could probably find some things to live on down in Old LaGrange.
Run and take a hold. Gonna get young before you get old. Those Texas ladies are Texas gold. Kisses that are sweeter than cactus. Oh, it take no practice to love.
You better run, tell the world. You gotta have a Lone Star girl with a cast iron curl, her aluminum dimple.
Now she's probably in Dallas, maybe down in Old Cowtown. I've heard them tell Texas women beat the others lying down. Well, I thought I just might tell you, in a case you was unaware, that my Northeast Texas women with the cotton candy hair, you gotta run, take a hold. Gonna get young before you get old. And Texas women are Texas gold, just as sweet as a cactus. You better run and tell the world how you get a Lone Star girl with a cast iron curl. She's a sweeter than cactus.
Thanks for 30 weeks, y'all. Thanks for hanging with us.
Really nailed that, dudes.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Be safe. Have fun.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
We will
See you soon.
see you around.
Gotta say to the mic, Birdie.
Thanks for coming out. We're the band of Heathens. What a place. This is our first time here. This is a classy joint, y'all. Thanks for joining us. I'm not running to get nowhere. Kicking back just as much as I can. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. I'm your last midnight. I'd like to wait for time to slowly. Gonna be there, that's my game. It may take some time to get there.